Hello, fellow collectors. Frank here, back with another TTM show. Saturday special, and I have 4 special TTMs for you today from 4 Hockey Hall of Famers. I hope you're having a good one today. And let's get right into this here with the first TTM number 1 of a Hockey Hall of Famer. We have Mr. Doug Gilmour here on the 1991 score for the set, and this is out of Canada return. 1-for-1 in 14 days. This was for no fee. Looking nice with his number 39 inscribed with the Calgary Flames card here. This is Doug Gilmour. He was a left-handed shooting center that was born June 25th, 1963 in Kingston, Ontario. 7th round pick by the St. Louis Blues in the 1982 NHL entry draft. Was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2011. Stanley Cup Award winner with the Flames in 88-89 and a Silky Award winner in 92-93 with the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Latest in fashionable attire, if you're a Maple Leaf fan, it's the Doug Gilmour jersey, the one that the t-shirt, of course, he broke Darryl Sittler's record. And speaking of Doug Gilmour, a promotional video like you've never seen before has been put out. And here's a sneak preview of the Doug Gilmour video.
Man shows what he is by what he does with what he has.
Back to Gilmour scores!
The best hockey player in the world today and the most valuable player as far as I'm concerned.
Doug Gilmour is the type of player that if you didn't give him enough ice time in a hockey game, would probably look for a hockey game after that game out in the street somewhere to keep on playing. That's how much he loves the game.
Nikolai Borishevsky to Andrechuk in front. They score! Gilmour! And now Gilmour shoving in front of the net, and a scrum ensues.
If they want to hit me, I'll do the same. I'll hit them back.
It's great, especially to watch Dougie play. It's like he's got endless energy.
Gilmour coming in! Scores! Gilmour on a break. Short-handed goal.
He's just one of those guys you look up leader in the dictionary and it shows his picture.
Broughton shot is stopped. The rebound. Lays in front of the goal. And diving is Gilmour to knock it out of harm's way.
He's the type of guy you want as your leader.
The biggest fear is the fear of losing, and to let down your teammates, to let down the fans that pay your salary. I'm here to produce, to win, and hopefully one day that ultimate goal.
Here's Anderson with it again. And Andrechuk was taken down. There'll be a penalty. It's just scores!
Every coach should have a Doug Gilmour.
Doug Gilmour played 20 seasons in NHL with the St. Louis Blues, Calgary Flames, Toronto Maple Leafs, New Jersey Devils, Chicago Blackhawks, Buffalo Sabres, and Montreal Canadiens. along with 450 career goals during the regular season. Scored 60 goals in 182 career playoff games, including 11 in the 1989 playoffs for the Stanley Cup champion Calgary Flames. And looking good there. Thank you so much, Mr. Gilmour. I do appreciate you taking your time to sign this card. Thank you very much. Moving on to TTM number 2, another Hockey Hall of Famer. We have here Mr. Michel Goulet here on the 1991 score and the 87-88 tops. And this was a 3-for-3 and 18 days, no fee out of Denver, Colorado. And I like when they inscribe those numbers on there as well. Nice looking signature and sharp looking blue ink there. Looking very nice indeed. This is Michel Goulet. He was a left winger, left-handed shooter. He was drafted by the Quebec Nordiques in the first round, 20th pick overall in the 1979 NHL entry draft. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1998. He was a 5-time All-Star. And I have him here as well in the 86-87 tops with the Nordiques as well. Looking nice and sharp.
Michel Goulet, the fifth of 8 brothers, was born on April 21, 1960 in Parabanca, Quebec. He enjoyed a successful junior career before being drafted in the first round of the 1979 NHL entry draft by the Quebec Nordiques. It was a match made in heaven. Throughout the 1980s, playing in front of hometown fans, Michel Goulet established himself as a proven high-scoring National Hockey League left winger with a deadly touch around the net. In his first 4 seasons with the Nordiques, Goulet steadfastly elevated his game. He recorded a career-high 57 goals during the 1982-83 season and topped 50 again the next 3 seasons, including a career-high point total of 121 during the 1983-84 campaign, finishing among the top 10 in scoring on 3 occasions. During his stay in Quebec, Goulet helped establish the Nordiques as one of the better teams of that era, leading them to a pair of semi-final Stanley Cup appearances. His years with the Nordiques included 5 All-Star games. He was selected a first-team All-Star 3 times and a second-team All-Star twice, a fitting tribute to his skill and sensational scoring touch. In 1990, Goulet was traded to the Chicago Blackhawks, where he played 4.5 seasons, surpassing the 20-goal mark on 3 occasions. His experience and skill helped guide the Blackhawks to the 1992 Stanley Cup Final. Perhaps his greatest moment as a Blackhawk occurred at home in Chicago Stadium against the Calgary Flames on February 16, 1992. Goulet became only the 17th NHL sniper to score 500 NHL career goals, a sensational goal, topping off an illustrious career.
Throughout his career, Goulet played 1 season in the WHL with the Birmingham Bulls and played 15 seasons in the NHL with the Quebec Nordiques and the Chicago Blackhawks, along with 576 career regular season goals. He scored 39 goals in 92 playoff games. And I did ask Mr. Goulet a few questions. I asked him who was the best defender he scored against defensively. Ray Bourque and goalie Patrick Roy. A hard time saying his last name. Any advice for young players? Working hard, win or lose. Indeed. Excellent advice. Thank you so much, Mr. Goulet. I do appreciate you taking your time to sign 3 of my cards here. Always nice to get more Hockey Hall of Famers into the collection. Thank you, Mr. Goulet. And we're moving on to TTM number 3. My 3rd Hockey Hall of Famer return. We have Mr. Rob Blake here in the 90-91 score for the set and the 95-96 Flair Ultra. And this was out of LA, California. 2 cards sent, 2 cards signed, 22 days. This was for no fee. Rob Blake was a defenseman, right-handed shooter. He was born December 10th, 1969 in Simcoe, Ontario. He was a 4th-round pick, 17th overall by the LA Kings in the 1988 NHL entry draft. He was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2014. 4-time All-Star, Norris Cup winner. He won Stanley Cup with the Colorado Avalanche in 2000-2001. Rob Blake played 20 seasons in the NHL with the LA Kings, the Colorado Avalanche, and the San Jose Sharks. Along with 204 career regular season goals, he scores 26 goals in the playoffs and 146 playoffs games. He's currently the vice president and general manager of the Los Angeles Kings. And I sent this over to him in LA. And thank you so much, Mr. Blake. I do appreciate you taking your time to sign my cards, and nice to add another Hockey Hall of Famer to the collection. Another free one. TTM number 4 here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Number 4, we have Mr. Mike Gartner here in the 1991 score. Both of them, 2 cards we got for that set. We got a 2 for 2, 33 days, no fee. This also came out of up north in Canada as well. And looking nice there in the blue ink. Very, 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 very nice. And another free one, all free. Awesome Hockey Hall of Famers. This is Mike Gartner, right winger, right-handed shooter. Born October 29th, 1959 in Ottawa, Ontario. He was drafted in the first round, 4th overall by Washington in the 1979 NHL Entry Draft. Inducted to Hockey Hall of Fame in 2001. Gartner played 1 season in the WHL and 20 in the NHL, scoring 700 career goals and 43 in the playoffs.
Blazing speed and remarkable consistency were the twin hallmarks of Mike Gartner's 19-season NHL career.
Gartner goes around the net, tucks it in, he scores! Gartner! Getting to the corner, center net, Gartner!
Mike Gartner was just this amazing skater who could take the puck to the net, playmaker. His speed was just a tremendous asset.
Gartner gets some speed. Gartner, big drive, score! From the blue line, Mike Gartner breaks the scoreless tie.
He could fly on a set of skates. His shot was second to none coming down the wing. You don't score 700 plus goals without being a special player.
Few, if any, players during Gartner's era could match his speed or his ability to handle the puck and make plays in top gear. Defenses throughout the league were well aware of his game-breaking ability, but that didn't mean that they could necessarily slow down Mike Gartner.
Hold down, but he scores! How did that go in? Mike Gartner!
First of all, he didn't have to take 5 strides to go full blast. In 2 strides, he was going at top speed, and that's a great asset when you grab the puck in a bit of a crowd.
Because I was fast, it allowed me to get into positions that I would not otherwise have an opportunity to get into.
Get back to the net, it's centered!
Defensemen, honestly, would just back up. They knew he was coming, and when he was at full flight, they just about became part of the goaltending play because they backed up so far, but that opened up all types of moves for Gartz to make plays to his teammates.
Just think what kind of a great advantage that was to your team to have somebody that could handle big minutes in all situations that was the fastest guy on the ice. Pretty special.
After 1 season in the WHA, Mike Gartner joined the Washington Capitals in 1979. His 36 goals that year led the Caps and began a streak of 15 consecutive seasons of 30 or more tallies.
He could go down the wing and basically skate around the defenseman, and it shows up with the number of opportunities that his speed created for him.
In comes the shot, was scored by Mike Gartner.
I scored a lot of goals going down the wing and beating the defenseman and taking a slap shot, but those goals disappeared after about halfway through my career, and I had to find other ways and other positions on the ice in order to score goals. And so I was able to find those areas that are a little nastier and you get a little more beat up around the front of the net in order to find ways to put the puck in the net.
Gartner scored a total of 708 regular season goals and assisted on 627 others in his Hall of Fame career.
Dreaming about being in the Hall of Fame, it's not something that you even think is attainable. And it's not something you really give yourself much opportunity to think about because everything else is happening so quickly.
Fill a room in the Hockey Hall of Fame with flashing red lights, and on the door put a sign. Mike Gartner is in the house.
Mike Gartner played that one season with the WHL and played with the Washington Capitals, Minnesota North Stars, New York Rangers, Toronto Maple Leafs, and Phoenix Coyotes. And he's a part of a very elite club in the NHL, one of only 8 players in NHL history to score 700 plus goals. In the NHL, he scored 708. Another Washington Capital reached that mark as well recently. And looking nice here. Very, very nice here. You know, Rangers with the Rangers. Now that I get to know these players a little bit more, I'm going to have to send some more out from some of those other teams. And I want to thank you, Mr. Doug Gilmour, Mr. Michel Goulet, Mr. Rob Blake, and Mr. Mike Gartner for taking your time to sign these cards and add to my Hockey Hall of Fame autograph collection. Very nice return here today, and I hope you're having a good Saturday, and I hope you're having a good week. Take care. God bless. Talk to you soon. Peace.